Welcome everyone back to the Frankfurt Famous channel. We're going to be talking about some topics and discussions going around Chelsea Football Club. Let's get it. So the first thing we want to talk about, number one thing, is Thiago Silva. And how do you guys feel about him joining Chelsea on the free transfer? Second, we're going to be talking about updates on Kai Havertz, Ben Chilwell, and last but not least, there's a player by the name of Malang Sarr from Nice. There's rumors going around that he could be possibly joining us also on a free transfer. But let's get into it to you guys. There's some great things going on. Chelsea Football Club is on the way. All right, everyone, let's talk about Kai Havertz. It looks like we've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and I think the wait is finally over. As we do know right now that Sky Sports, Daily Mail, ESPN is all reporting that the deal is going to be finalized in a few days, okay? Chelsea is figuring out all the fine details, but this is a go. We are finally going to be able to welcome this player to the club, and it's exciting to just see all of that weight and all of the ambition that is still being brought to back Frank Lampard is showing in full fold. We are going on a transfer frenzy right now, and just to see this, all the weight we have done with having our youth get the opportunity to get some experience, we're showing that we want to move forward. And we want to move forward rapidly and quickly as we want to get these players in so then they can also have a preseason, as we know the seasons are going to be starting right away. So those fine details are going to be taken care of soon, and we're going to be able to yet again welcome Kai Havertz to Chelsea Football Club, and he's going to be able to work under a great manager and learn every tool, skill set he needs to advance in his role and continue to become a world-class player. All right, so let's talk about Thiago Silva. As we know, he had just played his last match for PSG versus Bayern Munich. We can see that this player has been playing for PSG for 8 years, captaining them for a few of those years, and we know he has great leadership qualities as he's also a full Brazil international player. We can see that game did not go as he wanted to due to them receiving that loss. You can definitely see in his eyes how much he wanted this and how much he's been fighting for this moment that just continues and continues to disappoint him. But to see a player show that emotion, that can only get us as Chelsea fans feel real excited to have a player that really loves what he does and has been doing it for years at the highest level. Now we know that this player is 35 years of age, but we can see that he still has that athleticism and he still has that speed in him to stay with these top players. I mean, honestly, watching them play against Robert Lewandowski, that was really going to be the test to see if this player can actually continue to play at the top level. Chelsea right now is in need of a leader. Right now they're in need of someone who's going to come in and build structure. But to get a player of his personality, to get a player of his experience to come in to work with the youth, this is only going to be beneficial for us because this guy has been winning titles year after year after year in France, and yes, he has played yet again at the highest level. He's very, very good with the ball at his feet. He's also a player who is going to make the smart passes and make the smart defensive plays. Yes, he's not that big, bold defender that we're thinking we need, but he is someone who is going to fight for the club, and you can see that as he continues to fight for PSG year in, year out. So I definitely think that bringing in his experience, something that we can definitely be happy about and excited to see, because we know he's a proven winner, and it's going to help build more confidence in our back line, having that type of player also being able to help give our players that experience they need. We all know that this player is loved in the club, also in the dressing room, so he's going to fit in right off the bat. And that's exactly what we want to see, is them building also a relationship off the field. This is going to help them build more trust when they're playing on the field. And like I'm telling you guys, it's the hunger, it's the drive that we saw in this player. It's the fact that the emotion that you can see in this player, that is something that we need to be expressed throughout all of our players, because we need to have everyone on the same page, feeling the same emotions. That's where we're going to be able to pull out all of that ambition, that energy when we're playing against these tough teams, when games are becoming really close. Who's going to be that team to get over the threshold and to push it to the next level? And I definitely think that Thiago Silva has all the great qualities to really build that energy in the team. So I'm excited. Hopefully this deal is going through pretty soon, as we know that he could be on a 1-year deal for a second year that could be added on to that. So we want to say we're ready for you, and we want that experience that you're going to be able to bring, and to keep having that passion that you had as you bring it to us. All right, so let's talk about Ben Chilwell. So it looks like we finally found our replacement. We found the left back that we have been yearning for, and he is going to be completing his medical, as Leicester City is going to be finding his replacement, and he will finally be part of the club. Everything that we've been going through looks like all of our gaps, positions we want to fill, all of that is happening at once. Man, it's just crazy to see the amount of work that's being done right now in the back office and behind the scene, and how we are doing our work, as we are very quiet about it, but when we are going for those players, we put full threshold to get them in. And I'm excited, you guys. I can't wait for the season to start again. Like, we are going to be playing some amazing football. It's going to be breathtaking just seeing these players come in with all of this experience and having some world-class players molding our youth. Guys, it's finally here. It's a moment that we've been waiting for. Let's look at what our possible 11 could be this year, you guys, coming up for the new season. As we have Timo Werner leading our line, with Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech, also having Kai Havertz in that number 10 role, with N'Golo Kante and Kovacic as his backup partners. And then the back line is just starting to look so amazing. The fact that with having our left back being fulfilled by Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva coming in to bring that experience, having Rudiger on the opposite side, and then Reece James bringing in those beautiful crosses and having that speed and that toughness to get up and down the field. Man, this is a team that's going to be able to compete. If Frank Lampard can just get his ideas implemented in these players, and having these players trust him and trust each other, just think about how fluid this team could be. We're going to have so much versatility, because we're going to be able to attack and defend from all angles. There's a lot of experience here coming from youth players, which is amazing to see. And you see each individual has a great work ethic, and that's what Frank Lampard wants to see from his players. We want to see that our players are working hard when they're attacking, and we want to see them that they're working even harder when they're defending. I believe that each player that's going to be in the starting 11 is going to give that each and every day. Every game is going to be a game that we're looking to get the win in. So it's, you guys can see the emotion on my face. I'm excited, and I just can't wait for the season to start. Let's get the ball rolling again. Hey everyone, so let's talk about Malang Sarr. This is a relatively new player that we were hearing about and rumored with Chelsea, as we will be possibly seeing him coming in after the signing of Thiago Silva, possibly coming in on a free transfer, which Frank Lampard seems to be interested in. If this is actually happening, so it looks like the French international, age of 21, is currently without a club, last playing for Nice, and is looking to make some real significant changes. And we really have to take into perspective this player is young, has had an opportunity to play in League One, Also can play center back and can play left back, as he's a left-footed player. This is something that we've been missing in our back line. I feel like this is going to help to give us balance. He has some good qualities as he's able to play out of the back, also able to spread the field, and it's able to actually muscle his opponent. So these are some great signs seeing from a young player. But it does seem like if he does come into the club, he will more than likely be loaned out to get some more experience, as we already have Kurt Zouma, Rudiger, and Andres Christensen in the team at the moment, plus Thiago Silva coming in. So we definitely need to give those players an opportunity to play with each other for one more year, since last year they only had 1 year of experience together. Viewers, tell me what you think. Thiago Silva, are you excited? Are you ready for this player to come in and bring that leadership we've been missing? Also, Kai Havertz, Ben Chilwell, these are going to be players that are going to be very exceptional in the team, and we're just going to be able to enjoy our football. Also, Malang Sarr, young prospect. Is it time that we start to really bring in these players who are also coming in on a free transfer? It's definitely going to look more of a high reward, low risk in this situation. Please leave me in a comment down low. I would love to get back to you guys and see what your ideas and thoughts are too. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I hope you enjoyed the discussions and topics we talked about today, and I look forward to continuing some more information and providing you guys with transfers and discussions going around the club. Please do not forget to like, you guys. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Come on, Blues!